out when they hear fractions, but it's not that bad actually. So let's start. The first thing you need to know is what fraction really means. For example, if I say 1/4, what does it mean? We write a quarter like this, 1/4. Let's pause the video. I need to know what you think about this. What does this mean? When I get a 1/4 of of orange poppy seed cake, what does it mean? Can you pause the video? You can write your thinking, you can say it, or you can just think about what 1/4 really means. Let's pause the video. Ready, this is my orange poppy seed cake. Right. And if I want to eat 1/4 of my cake, I'm going to eat this much, right? You cannot eat, but if my friend offers his or her cake and he or she says you can have 1/4 of it, I might cut. Then I'm going to eat this piece and they'll be mad at me. Why is that? Because when you do 1/4, you have to cut the cake into 4 equal pieces. Does it make sense? This is not a quarter. This, hopefully, is 1/4. So we're talking about orange poppy seed cake, so let's keep that analogy. So we're going to cut the orange poppy seed cake into 4 equal pieces. Then I'm allowed to have one out of those pieces. That's 1/4. Are you good with this? Are you good? So what does this mean? Let's pause the video. You can write, you can say, or you can just think about it. What does 2/5? We say it 2/5. What does that mean? Let's pause the video. Well, I'm going to use this model. It's like a bar model, or this like a big chocolate bar. I'm going to cut this into 5 equal pieces. That. Then I'm allowed to take 2 pieces, right? So these are mine, 2/5. What about 4/8? 4/8. Let's pause the video. Can you draw the model? You can do a bar model, you can do a circle model. Let's draw 4/8. Let's pause the video. So, is this what you did? Oh, they're not really equal eighths, but 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 4/8. If you did square model, 8, 1, 2, 3, 8ths. 4/8 or 4/8. So let's see. Do you notice anything here? If you have noticed something, let's pause the video. Tell me what you noticed. You can write down, you can say it, or you can just think about it. Pause the video. So you may have realized that I'm actually eating 1/2 of a cake. This is 1/2 as well. 4/8 is exactly a half. We call these equivalent fractions. Equivalent really means they look different but exactly the same. So for example, we say $1 equivalent to 80 yens, Japanese yens. So equivalent means they look different but they're pretty much the same. So 4/8 is equivalent to 1/2. Can you think any other equivalent fractions of 1/2? Think about it. I cut the cake into 8 equal pieces. I ate 4 of them, which is half. So I'm going to pause the video, or you're going to pause the video. Can you write, can you even draw, you can think about it, or you can say, let's see how many equivalent fractions can you think of to a half. Let's pause the video. How many equivalent fractions to a half did you find? I am sure you have 2/4 maybe. You may have done 3/6. You may have done 4/8. You might have done 5/10. Or some of you may have done like 1,000, 2,000, or even you said 1 billion out of 2 billions. So how can you find equivalent fraction of 1/2? If you can see a pattern, can you pause the video, write, say, or think what pattern you can find. Let's pause the video. So the next video, we're going to add fractions. We're going to add fractions. Good luck.